How you doing, people? Welcome back to another video. The last video I made nearly 2 weeks ago, it was a chicken curry and people really liked that, so I've been asked to do a different curry. So today I'm going to do a beef curry for you lot, see what you think about it. Like I said in the other video, there's different variations, so what you see in my video you might not like, you might want to add to it or change it, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there which know to make it a damn sight better than what I do. But you know what, I'll just give it a go, and so should you. Right, you don't need a lot for this, to be fair. Right, so all you need are your whole spices. So you need a couple of cinnamon sticks, your black peppercorns, so you need about 10 of them. We got black cardamom, so maybe 3 or 4 black cardamom, no more than 4 though. Cloves, which we've got here, about 4, and probably about 1/4 teaspoon of whole cumin or cumin seeds. You don't really need any much more than that, to be honest, otherwise you'll just mess up the flavour and it'll taste like a bag of dog sick, so don't bother doing that. Then you've got your dry spices. We've got chili powder, we've got coriander powder, and we've got turmeric or aldi, whichever way you want to call it. We've also got some chopped onions, some tomatoes, garlic and ginger, chili, and a bit of salt, and a cup of yogurt as well. So first things first, bit of oil in the pan. I did chop up the onions beforehand because, to be honest, you lot don't really need to see me standing there chopping loads of onions, do you? So a bit of onion in the pan. Look, check this out, I've got a new pan as well. Would you like it? Freaking awesome, isn't it? I think it is anyway. It's only 26 centimetre, but you don't really need a big one because it's deep, so that's all you need. So get the oil in the pan. Where's my freaking knife gone? There it is. Jeez. So once you got your oil in the pan, let it heat up a little bit. And the first thing you want to put in there is your onions, because I got to throw it first. So I've roughly chopped the onions up already. You need about 2 onions, 2 medium-sized onions or 1 big onion, but depending as well, because the onions are what help give you the sauce. So I like a lot of sauce. I know normally this kind of beef curry is normally quite dry, but I like quite a bit of sauce, so I tend to have a few more onions. And I've just mixed the two together with the red and the white onion or yellow onion. You don't really need it. I know some people just use the same onion, but to be honest, it doesn't make that much difference. It's not like it's going to change the flavour, is it? Let's be honest. And it won't. But like I said, you know, people all make this different, and my way isn't necessarily the right way. And like I said in the last video, I'm not a chef. I'm just a normal dude that has a go. You know what? I probably made too many onions there to get there. Loads of freaking onions. So bang the onions in. So if I'm such a dick, you think I'd have everything set up really, wouldn't you? I've got most things set up, you know, so it's not too bad. Can't complain really. Yeah, I've done the last video. That was a chicken curry, Pakistani chicken curry, and it went down really well. It's got, I think at present, it's got about nearly 19,000 views in a few days. Bear in mind I've only just started this YouTube thing, so that's not bad going. Yeah, seriously, don't forget, you know, like the video, subscribe, and that helps me out a lot. Don't forget to share as well. So if you ask people to subscribe, right, they think it costs money, and it doesn't cost them anything, it's free, isn't it? So subscribe. Oh no, it's going to cost me money. No, it doesn't. It's free from YouTube. Chill out. So you want to get these onions till they're more like a brownie colour. Just brown on the edges. So we'll just let that cook a bit. But yeah, the last video went down pretty well. Like I said, I think it's about 19,000 views now in the space of less than a couple of weeks, probably about 10 days. Which I didn't expect, to be honest. I didn't expect that at all. Normally about 4 cloves of garlic, but I do a lot of my garlic in my curries. And what I tend to use, if I have fresh garlic in or fresh ginger, what I tend to use is this. This is just frozen garlic, crushed garlic. It's 100% garlic, and this is the Taj brand, which is pretty good. And the same with the ginger. I know it's the opposite way around on the camera, but you can see what it is. So these are pretty good. If you haven't got, you know, fresh garlic in and fresh ginger, then yeah, use them, because it's all garlic and ginger. There's no added stuff to it, and it's just frozen. But the thing is, it's convenient. You know, like when you've got ginger and garlic in, and it goes off sometimes if you don't use it quick enough. The garlic's pretty good, to be fair, last ages, but that's these onions. Look. The onions, you're better off just cutting them quite thin, sliced onions. Might add some tomatoes as well. See if I can make this video a little bit shorter, because the last video was, I think it was about half an hour long. What I'll have to do with this video though, I'll have to stop it at a certain point and then restart it, because you need time for the stuff to cook down a little bit, and that's going to take, at some this stage, it'll take about an hour. So I can't be just filming for like an hour just doing some food. People get bored stupid. I know I would, to be honest with you. Yeah, the last video went down really well, so hope you all like this one as well. Like, subscribe and share. It doesn't cost a penny, but it does help me, especially me just starting out as well. But it isn't just about cooking for me, this one. It's going to be travelling to different places, but while I'm not travelling to places, I can just show you how to do bits of food in your own kitchen, which is always good. See, my wife now doesn't have to cook that much, because she showed me how to cook. Well, this kind of food anyway. All the food I can cook myself. Like I said, I'm not a chef, I'm not an expert. I just have a go. You know what's happened to summer? Jeez. May 17th at the minute, and we just like got no summer. And a few days, and that was it. Should have stayed in Tenerife, it was warmer. Hopefully, it'll get better. Well, that's us in the UK anyway, I'm not sure where you are. But the UK weather's rubbish. I think the UK is famous for having really bad weather. Freaking rain all the time. Right, the onions are pretty much done, so we can add our whole spices in. So 1 or 2 cinnamon sticks, that's enough. So just gonna add the 1. Give it away. Black cardamom. So we'll add about 3 black cardamom. Like I said in the other video, I like to just open these up a little, not too much, because they will get their own flavour without even opening them up. Just 3 black cardamom in there. And black cardamom, stuff like black cardamom, once you've bought it, it lasts for absolutely ever. Here we got cloves. Now you want about 4 cloves as well. You know, dos, tres, cuatro. So that's four cloves in there, and we've got whole cumin or cumin seeds. But cumin seeds, you need about, normally I just use my fingers, but I'll show you with a spoon so you know what to put in. Quarter of a teaspoon, maybe, that's it. You don't need any more than that. Not for the cumin. But what I'll do, like the other video, I'll try and speed it up a little bit, so it's not going to be perfect. Like if I'm just making it on myself, then I won't rush it as much. You know, I just take my time. But obviously with the camera going, then I just like to do it quick. Okay, so the whole spices, we've got 3 cardamom, black cardamom. We've got a cinnamon stick. We've got quarter teaspoon of whole cumin or cumin seeds, and we're going to need about 10 black peppercorns in there as well. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 10, plenty more. You don't need any more than that. Okay, so now the onions are starting to brown up a little bit. Right, add your whole spices into the pan. Not mean, gorgeous people. Give that, geez, I can smell it already, it smells good. Give that about a minute or two. You don't really need much time in there. It's just so like when you get the flavours, you can smell it. Turn the heat down a little bit. Now, the beef is cut into thin strips or chunks, doesn't really make much difference. This will cook through pretty good there. This is 1 kilogram of beef. Some people will boil the beef down before they put it into the pan. But me personally, let's put the beef straight in. Because if you leave it long enough, it cooks properly, it's nice and tender, and you know the flavour's good as well. You get the whole flavour there. Check me out with my new wok. Magic. Just give that beef about a minute or two now. It's all mixed in with the onions and the whole spices. Look at that. That's cinnamon. I thought it was a pen then. Such a div. That's right. Yeah, to be honest, I was surprised about that last video. Not really sure what the interest was, but it's just me making some food. But people liked it, and that's the main thing, isn't it? It's all good. These wok pans are really good as well. Nice and deep. I mean, beef takes a it takes a bit of a while to get tender, but obviously with these size chunks, it doesn't take too long. But the last thing you want is a curry where you try to eat it and fight with a piece of beef on the way through. Do you know what I mean? Just take your time. And it cooks properly. Right, chilies. So, like I said, the ginger and garlic, they can go in next. Try not to bore you too much. But if you're unsure of the ingredients, just give me a shout in the comments below and I'll list it for you. Look at me making all this Asian food. I'm practically Asian. Well, look at it, you know. Well, as you can see, I'm not. Definitely a Gora. The thing is, if food tastes good, it tastes good, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. I mean, you've got to just make it. I'm going to make some. To be honest, today I was going to make Spanish beef stew, but I decided against it, and I thought I'd just make the beef curry instead. I will be making some Spanish food, Mexican food. I might make some pakoras, and I'll show you where to make naan bread and chapatis as well, and roti. But that'll be in different videos. The videos are to come. I mean, the chicken curry one was only my first video, so. And so obviously, this is just my second. I suppose you get better at it at a time, don't you? The more times you do it, the better you get. It's like anything else. Alright, now I'll put my tomatoes in. It says people will do it differently to what I'm doing it. And this will all cook down eventually. So we're looking something like that. I've had to send the gimbal back because it broke, so I've kind of got my phone balanced on something with, you know, those car holders, the phone holders that you have in the car. I'm just using one of them at the minute, so the angle's not very good. That's the best I can do, people. Best I can do. Nico's doing his best. But yeah, new channel, so don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to watch all the other videos as well, because there will be more to come. Travelling around, it helps me out a lot. Then again, so many people doing this YouTube stuff now. Freaking loads, man. I'm gonna leave it. Now look at Jake Paul, look at him. Little dickhead. Now he's fighting Mike Tyson. Just think, another 10 videos in, I could be fighting somebody in Saudi Arabia. And get the head smashed in as well. Yeah, I was sat in Tyson Fury. I've done 10 videos, man. If you want to scrap. Like I said, I'm not the best, but you know what, it's always worth giving it a go in it cooking. And I don't know why a lot more men don't see. I know some of the best chefs in the world are men, but I'm not one of the best chefs in the world, not even a chef. So I don't know why a lot more men don't do cooking at home instead of just letting the wife do it. And to be fair, I enjoy it. Coming in the kitchen, putting my tunes on, and just doing my cooking. It's kind of peaceful. But I can't put tunes on now because it's a YouTube video, and then they'll start giving you crap, don't they? Because you put so much in your video. Right, now I can add the dry spices. So with the turmeric, you only want about 1/4 of a teaspoon. You don't want too much. It will spoil the taste. The coriander, which is ground coriander, so you want a full teaspoon of dry ground coriander in there, maybe a little bit more. And this is Kashmiri chili powder. Normally you put about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder in, but you don't want to put too much in because it's just be extra hot. But then again, saying that, depends how spicy you like it, I guess. You know, I like spice, but you know, I like it where I've got the skin still left on the inside of my mouth. Some people sitting there eating ghost chilies and Carolina Reapers. Some people can really take it, but I like just to enjoy my food with spice, but not too much. The spice is something you can adjust in it, so you put in the spice you want. Okay, so now we're at this stage. We've got all the ingredients in, pretty much apart from the green chilies, which are coming later. And what we'll do, we'll let that cook for a little while. And while it does, I'll stop the video and I'll get back to you as soon as this is done, and you can see what it looks like. Peace. Okay, and welcome back. I thought I'd save you the boring part of letting the beef cook down with onions, but more importantly the beef. So this is the stage we're at now, is where everything's cooking in quite nice. Look, I'm spilling most of it on the damn floor. Jeez. So all the beef is cooked down. If you look carefully, you can see the oil is all starting to separate now. So the oil's separating from the water. So that's drying it quite a bit now, which is what you want. So at this stage, this is where you can add about a 1/2 cup of yogurt. Well, a cup of yogurt and about 1/2 cup or about 1/2 cup of a mug. So this is about just 1/2 cup of plain yogurt. So I'll slap that in. Yep, use my fingers, but I do have gloves on. I need to wash my hands actually. Wash my gloves, not my hands. So what we want now, we really want that yogurt to cook in properly. Not too much yogurt though. You know, there's that cinnamon pen again. So leave that on high heat for a few minutes. It should be good. Let's turn that fan back on. It's cooking good now. But you can top this off with fresh coriander or some strips of ginger. I mean, you've got whole ginger in the house. At the minute I don't have any whole ginger, but some strips of ginger in at the top, coriander, and I'm just going to use a couple of these bird's eye chilies. But I'll just split them. more oil. I mean, sometimes I do use olive oil. Depends. It's become that expensive now, seriously. It's like £6 for 750 millilitres of olive oil in the UK. So stupid. But, really expensive. But I'll use the olive oil. The only problem with the olive oil is that it's got a very low smoking point, so it's not really good for frying that much. If you're okay in a pan, or say a wok or something, that's fine. If you deep fry with olive oil, it's not so good. See, with the curry now, you'll see the water will start to evaporate, and the oil will start to rise to the top. So that's when you know you're pretty close to finishing. Don't forget, add salt to taste. And same with the chili powder. If it's not spicy enough, just add a little more. Just give that a few minutes. It's looking pretty decent. I'll have to move the camera off here and show you in a second. It's not a camera, it's a phone. Yeah, this is my my second video, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and hit that notification button as well, because anytime I post a video you'll get notifications. And don't forget, subscription doesn't mean you have to pay. It's all totally free, but it does help me. God, look at the state of this hob. I'm such a... Okay, so we're coming to close to the end of the video, and I'll just show you guys what the curry looks like. There you go. If you need any ingredients or anything like that, just ask me in the comments below, and I'll give you all the ingredients what you need and how to cook it. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Not bad at all. I just hope it tastes good. There you go, people. Peace.